There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Called strike, 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Paul Konerko. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Konerko, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all. Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to... Digging in once again, Stan Musial. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The first baseman, number 34, David.
To the plate now, David Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
DJ LeMahieu is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. grounded to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Now a throw over, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. To third. Flores has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jay Buhner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jay Buhner.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to. Mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
At the plate now, Paul Molitor. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Three homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
In now, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits. Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Archie Bradley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, Paul Konerko. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Brewers 4. Paul Fry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Yadier Molina.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jesus Aguilar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
2-0.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Nate Jones gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57.
Digging in and looking for more, Franmil Reyes. He singled his last time up. Hard hit at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Catcher number 4.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Babe Ruth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 3. Babe Ruth.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Brewers 4. Babe Ruth has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, Stan Musial. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ruth rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Popped him up. Molitor in foul ground. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Willie Mays. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman. Christy Mathewson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 0, Christy Mathewson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So now to the plate, Steve Finley. 0-1 the count.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly over to VR. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Al Leiter earns his first win of the season. Kenta Maeda takes the loss, only his first of the year. Christy Mathewson hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Milwaukee, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
The 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this throw gets away from him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Slater hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. He has it for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
Ready now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Vizquel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Two and one.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-1. Here it is. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Cole Hamels gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now here it comes. Ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 49. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Grounded to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Molitor stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. All even now, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
One strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Willie Mays. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
This is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Buhner. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So striding forward now, Steve Finley. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Russell Martin now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Popped him up. Molina shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now. Down 0-2. The pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
He went. He's out. He's out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So now the Brewers pitcher, Cole Hamels, 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Omar Vizquel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Slater. First offering on its way.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Fouled off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in, number 49, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Number 24.
Into the box, Willie Mays. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 289. the average coming in. 9 homers and 21 driven in. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
At the plate now, Jay Buhner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, Stan Musial, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No,
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. No runs, just one hit. One error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Oh, and he botches it. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a pitch that misses, a ball and a strike to Finley.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped down the first base line. He'll go to the bag for one, but one's all they get as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So digging in now, Cole Hamels comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
The first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jonathan Villar will be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, no.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
And
When you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes, every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
here comes the 2-0 pitch.
D-Rod.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball.
Full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slater is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 49. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here it comes. 0-2.
No.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Lifted in the air to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Vizquel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the fifth. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. To 2-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Count remains 2-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Digging in, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The tag gets one on to Konerko, and it's a double play. The side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Brewers 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Jim Palmer comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Willie Mays.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. First and second here with nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Yadier Molina is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
The count now at 2-1. Ortiz is over to take a look at it, and that's going to land foul. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Jay Buhner will be next. 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Slater's under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. So stepping in, Jay Buhner 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. Down low.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Here.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Down low.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Paul Konerko.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The set and the 1-1, bottom of the zone. 3-1.
Well, hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hit if you're the pitcher.
Oh, and
I can see why he didn't want to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hit.
now, first pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. So 1 run and 3 left. 5 innings complete. It's the
pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Miami as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Jesus Aguilar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Fouled off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Colin McHugh is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Collins. 2.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Omar Vizquel. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
No,
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a pop-up now. VR calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Austin Slater. First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to VR, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Ready for another chance? Stan Musial. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Striding in, David Ortiz. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit.
He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Steve Finley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied 5-5. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Strahm is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder,
So striding in, Jay Buhner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mike Zunino will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
One and one. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Next for Milwaukee, Russell Martin. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter forthcoming as left-handed hitting Johnny Damon, who's moved into the on-deck circle.
Johnny Damon.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and now Damon's behind in the count, 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The payoff pitch one more time. To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. set and the 1-0 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Molitor takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting,
Brendan Kinsler trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 28, Brendan Kinsler.
Austin Slater will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 6-5. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. David Bodie has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 15.
Ready now for the Marlins, Paul Konerko. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading up for the Marlins, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
2-1.
Cishek was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, gloved by LeMahieu. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
He's set and the pitch. Number 49 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Standing in, David Ortiz. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
David Ortiz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Down and away, ball 1.
Playing 11.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Buhner is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Steve Finley will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. David Bodie will be next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Touchdown.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Konerko at first. A fair ball. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Russell Martin. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready on 1 and 2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Fouled off. Second and third here, one man out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yadier Molina.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Molina brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Second and third, 2 away. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Arodys Vizcaino takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 39, Arodys. This time we know.
Omar Vizquel will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
Ball outside.
Two out, bases loaded. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Here's the 1-1. That's popped up. Number 49 ranging into the outfield, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Austin Slater, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He set the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers lead it 8-5. Tom Henke is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Digging in, Paul Molitor. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And the pitch.
That's a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Two and 2 the count. Here's the pitch.
No.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Once again, a 3-2. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-5 tonight. The Brewers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Strom claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tom Henke earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.